My quest is simple. Visit every prefecture in Japan
Yeah. It's lovely here, isn't it, Tatsui?
to find the hidden gems, the places not yet swarmed by tourists.
Tourism has its dark sides, especially if it becomes too much.
But today, I am going to Kusatsu Onsen, literally the #1 most famous hot spring town of Japan. It's crowded, it's touristy, and it's the exact opposite of a hidden gem. So the question thus is, why are we here? Honestly, it just kind of fit into our travel plan, and my wife has been wanting to visit this place for a while now. I wanted to treat her a little, so we're staying at the beautiful Oyado Konoha to see if Japan's #1 onsen spot is worth going to. And if it has delicious food. Let's go! Yeah, so this is what the samurai used to do back in the day. Sit on the floor, wear a GitHub t-shirt, and have a television in the room. This is exactly what the samurai did back then. Honestly, I actually love how the room looks a little bit ugly. Like there's like some damage on the wood and stuff, but I think this is intentional to mimic the old-time feel as much as possible. And now I equip the onsen uniform, the yutaka, and I love it. It feels like freedom. If you're a man, you know what I mean. Oh wow, my wife usually looks like a princess, but when she wears yutaka, she looks like a super princess.
スーパープリンセス。そうなの？
Super Princess Tatsui.
ありがとう。いや、スーパープリンス。
More like super fat.
なんでかわいそう。
So this hotel is the Oyado Konoha, and it's kind of a ryokan, but also not really. In the ever-growing competition of Japan's hotel scene, a new breed of hotel has started to appear. Places like this try to capture the charm of their traditional ryokan experience, while stripping away some of the formality, but keeping and sometimes even enhancing the aesthetic. Alright, so behind me, in front of me, is the private baths. And unfortunately you gotta wait to use them, because someone else is using them, right? And unfortunately that is the only place we can film the bath. And it's also the only place we can enter together as a family, or at least as a couple, because men and women are made to be separate. So yeah, I wanna wait for the private bath. Even if it takes some time. Because it's gonna be worth it. Whoa. This is awesome.
すごいね。あ、そっか。だから明るいね。ショーしてる今。
This is how you cool the onsen. Oh, this is hot. This is actually, wow. My white boy legs couldn't stand it. How are your Japanese woman
Pretty okay.
legs doing?
Easy peasy.
Amazing Japanese DNA. Oh my god. Oh, this is hot but lovely. Oh, now it's okay.
Not hot.
Not hot. Japanese lady DNA. Yeah, this is awesome. Man, this feels good. Oh.
Dream come true.
Totally.
Again.
It's been, what, 5 years since we went into an onsen together.
I mean, Kusatsu Onsen.
What? This is so lovely. Usually we genuinely can't go into onsen together, and it's always such a good time to be in the onsen as a couple. So yeah, this is lovely. And our little squirt is playing with the water, so that's kind of cool too. Oh yeah, nice.
Skin is smooth now.
Oh, that's good, right?
Thanks to onsen.
Yeah. So the water here is of volcanic nature. That means a bunch of minerals and stuff are added to it. It's basically a free skin treatment. I mean, that we paid for.
I wanna buy it.
You wanna buy this onsen?
Onsen, so onsen water. Not onsen, but onsen water.
And once she has bathed in it, we will resell it to you guys. That's what famous women do on the internet.
Eh?
They resell their bath water. Alright, so what I just noticed is that this water here is incredibly hot. This will hurt you. This is directly from the tap, so... yeah. Just putting my fingers into them lightly already, hurts my fingers. But this water right next to it, this one here is cold. So if you need to adjust the temperature of your bath, you can. Yeah, easy peasy, right? So the garden here is absolutely lovely and I feel so refreshed. I actually went into the other onsen as well, now the public ones. But yeah, I feel relaxed. I tried out a couple of them, it feels so good. And yeah, now I'm in this lovely garden, barefoot, and just enjoying the tranquility. And soon after there is food. Oh yeah. This place is heaven. We have a half set meal, half buffet for this. A teppanyaki and sashimi set. So delicious. We have freaking umishu on tap. Plum wine. Draft beer with one of those famous machines on tap. So yes, I'm going to get wasted right now because yakiniku, sashimi, my god, this place is incredible. I love it. All you can drink as well. So damn awesome. And for people who like other alcohol, they have a bunch of selection of shochu, whiskey, wine, and so much other stuff. It's incredible here. Wow. I love you. But seriously, I really love my wife. And I don't just say that because I've already got myself completely drunk on plum wine. Stuff is so good. Seriously. Baby, hands up, baby, you're huh, baby, you're huh. La 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 la. La la la.
You are
La,
drunk.
la, la.
You
La,
are
la,
drunk
la.
too much.
La 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 la. Sliding door. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sliding door. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Look at that. We're sleeping like samurai now.
Yeah.
On the floor.
It looks fine.
Oko-san. Ah. Oyasumi nasai, Oko-san.
Yes, me.
あ、ちょっと待った、ただラムがあるぞ。はは。もう続くぞ。はは。あ、あ、しっしっぱ。フリーラーメン。は。行くぞ。あ。 So in Japan, many hotels have gimmicks. And for the ones in the Dormy Inn chain, one of the gimmicks I really love, free ramen in the evening. And it's even free if you didn't have dinner beforehand. So between 10 and 11 p.m., you can enjoy delicious ramen for free. Last time I was in one of these hotels, I ate 4 bowls of ramen. Because I am that greedy. And because it's free, I have to use it. This is literally what I must do. There is no other way around it. And is it delicious? Yeah. Right, so I kinda just woke up. Oh, and I slept unbelievably well. So bathing in hot water, especially in an onsen, seems to really help with your sleep. The hot water I think it expands your blood vessels, and it somehow kind of induces a feeling of relaxation. And that is what just made me sleep so well right now. Like I went to bed, immediately fell asleep, and slept like a stone. And that is pure luxury. Typically in Japan I sleep really well. I really like sleeping on a futon actually. It's genuinely really comfortable. So yeah. Oh, I love this place.
Video 撮ってね。
なんで？
綺麗だから。
あ、そうなんですか。
Dream come true.
I'm literally filming right now, and my wife still tells me, "Go film. It's so beautiful here. It's my dream come true." Go, and I'm like, "I'm already filming all the time, wife. Like, what do you think I'm doing?"
Everything. You should filming. Ah, すごい変な匂いするね。
Oh, sorry, that was me. I farted.
Ah, so yeah. Absolutely.
Right, yeah, so it's got the trademark rotten egg smell right here. Not just because I farted, I did fart, but also because the water here is laced with sulfur. The kind of river here, it looks yellow, that's because of the sulfur. And something interesting that also happens with sulfur is that it becomes sulfur oxide when it gets in contact with metal. So sometimes you will see these kind of salty kind of deposits forming around the sinks, right? The water faucets. And that happens when the water is sulfuric. Yeah, the more you know. It looks pretty here. It really does look pretty here. I'm very impressed by how pretty it looks. And it makes sense why this place is considered to be the #1 hot spring town of Japan. Alright. The hot water here looks totally emerald green. And the reason for this is the water looks typically really clear and clean because the algae and plants and whatever else is in the water that usually makes its color the way it is can't survive, which kind of creates this natural, super clean green emerald color. So that makes the water here really pretty and stunning. But this is very typical for hot onsen waters. We actually went to a wild onsen before that had this kind of natural color as well. So yeah, this is cool. I love it. I genuinely do love it. It's genuinely cool. I love seeing this. Yeah. But now we're gonna take a look at some monkeys, because that is what we came for. Alright. Tatsui.
Nice, so pretty.
This was great. And they're not moving around now, but they asked us not to film this. But it was really crazy fun. They were using the paddle to cool the water. They were jumping around, dancing. They were really well tamed. This was really fun.
I love it. And that's why I love Monke so much, because they're so great. My daughter had a lot of fun as well, so this was awesome. Yeah. Yeah. ありがとうございます。楽しかった。
びっくりしたびっくりしたびっくりしたじゃん。びっくりしたすごい
かわいい。めっちゃ優しいこの生き物。
優しいかわいいすごいね。めっちゃcomfortable for her.
Yeah.
すごい。Rich capybara.
If I have a spirit animal, then that's the capybara. It's loving the onsen this much. Look at how much she's chilling. That's so amazing. This is exactly how I feel inside of an onsen. So yeah, the cat is drinking the onsen water right now. The one that the capybara is bathing in. It's interesting to me how our travels have now changed now that we have a daughter that requires constant responsible entertainment. But now, after seeing that capybara lady, yeah, that's a girl, bathe in the onsen water here, Tatsui and I decided to split up. She wanted to go and eat the various delicious foods available at the different stores here, some of which look fancy. However, I paid a lot of money for our hotel, and as such, I insisted on using its facilities to its full capacity. That means I had also stuffed myself full with the breakfast at the buffet here, so I wasn't even hungry right now. So I'm just walking back to the hotel now. It's a little bit away from the center, not far, just 15 minutes on foot. And the reality of tourism is I saw quite a few rather impoverished houses here. Because the reality is that those people working in the service industry, the ones that create such luxury for you and me, they don't earn that much money and they gotta live somewhere. And with touristy areas like this one here, real estate prices shoot up like crazy. So where do they live? And what ends up happening is that the ones making the money are the property owners. The private property owners. For people that actually live here, have lived here or grown up here, things become unaffordable. And the only jobs that become available are those low-paying service jobs. So tourism has its dark sides, especially if it becomes too much. Tourism, I think, is a pretty cool thing if you only have a few people doing tourism, or if you have a manageable amount of tourists in your area. But if it becomes many, then it's not very nice anymore. And you get this insane divide between rich and poor. The rich property owners and the poor workers, so to speak. And it's such a shame, because I want the people doing such great things for me, give me such a great vacation. I want them to live well too. So yeah, that's why I've been mostly trying to promote areas that are not so tourist popular, so to speak. Because those areas need it. Tourists, in some amount, work well. I mean, yeah, but I absolutely adore how the hotel looks. How the inside, how it's really designed to look like it's from the Edo period. With a couple of more modern amenities, like the Yakult. Amazing.
what I'm in complete and utter love in is the use of traditional numbering system for the room numbers. This is so cool. Like, of course, Japan didn't originally use the Arabic numbering system, but they had their own numbering system. And the crazy part is not only did they use a traditional numbering system, the kanji for the numbers, so to speak, they used even older kanji, the super traditional ones for the levels of the building. I love that. That is such a cool attention to detail, and it just makes me feel like I'm genuinely immersed into the old kind of Edo way of living. I love this. This is awesome. Truly.
Wait, hey, this is pretty. Wow.
This is good.
There is something particular about sitting in an onsen, being surrounded by nature. During my everyday life, I struggle to turn off and relax. When I sit down to do nothing, I get uncomfortable. My mind starts racing, and somehow it always wants me to do things. Yet, being in an onsen, especially outside, all of that disappears. Somehow, I can actually turn off and give my mind a little rest. The onsen is, apart from famichiki everywhere, the number one reason why I want to live in Japan.
I'm so satisfied with Kusatsu Onsen. So pretty stores here and so nice restaurants. The people is so nice. Nice onsen.
It really is nice.
So this is the ritual called yumomi, which roughly translates to water kneading. As the onsen water comes out of the source too hot to bathe in, it needs to be cooled first. Of course, you could just add some cold water, but that would dilute it and presumably reduce its healing qualities. With Kusatsu priding itself in its mineral-rich water, this was a no-go. As such, yumomi was invented. By moving, stirring, and splashing the water around, you temporarily increase its surface area. This induces evaporative cooling, and as the name implies, works by evaporating the hottest molecules from it. This is incredibly effective at cooling down the onsen water, making it easy and comfortable to bathe in.
Dynamic ending.
Evaporative cooling is also used when it comes to quantum physics research about exploring states of matter around temperatures of absolute zero. Yes, that's a mouthful, and don't ask me how I know that. Ask me instead about why I think it's cool that every single tiny thing is turned into a ritual or festival in Japan.
I really like the moment they went nuts. Cool. Wow. This pool of water behind me, it looks poison green. Like, wow.
At first I thought the green trails in the water here in Kusatsu are caused through a chemical reaction. However, that green stuff in these trails here is actually thermoacidophilic algae. Yes, those are algae that thrive in both the high temperature and the acidity of this water. And that is kinda nuts.
Crazy. Yeah, we arrived at a really nice park right now. Like a small little park, there is an Inari. A free footbath in the front. I guess the place is just lovely, I'd say. What can I say more? And there is even a wishing well behind me, if you wanna make a wish. Throw in some money, and you get a wish. It's easy as that.
And here we got the source of my confusion. The green here is for the most part these extremophile algae. However, the copper coins here do react chemically with the water and they oxidize, forming something called a patina.
So what I think is kind of cool here is that you can see that the kind of grey / silver looking variants, I think it's aluminum, is kind of unaffected by the oxidation process, right? It's not getting green. But the bronze ones, or the copper ones, they are, and they turn green and become part of the green, so to speak. I love science.
Best mama ever.
Onsen manju,
Onsen man.
red beans, green peas. Okay.
ありがとうございます。
So we just encountered a store doing guerrilla marketing. Try it for free here. This is Onsen Manju. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, we ended up buying a couple. Onsen Manju. So effectively these are manju steamed buns. Cooked with the power of the onsen effectively. And when they're so aggressive, yet so friendly in their marketing, I feel like compelled I should try some. And it was good. Mm-hmm. I mean, they believe in the product. You could really feel that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so nice.
So yeah. This is absolutely incredible. So effectively what they do here is they use the naturally occurring fog of the water and they illuminate that and they create a light show out of that. Wow, what a brilliant idea. This looks beautiful. Seeing the fog and the water in various colors, that's incredible. And I have to really say that Kusatsu has definitely turned out to be one of the only few super touristy places that I genuinely feel like are worth going to and are genuinely, how to say, they make good on their reputation. That is awesome. So yeah, and overall Kusatsu was incredible. I really loved my time here, and what I'm particularly proud of is that now I have finally finished visiting every single prefecture in the Kanto region. And I have to say, this Kanto round tour that I've just did with my wife and my baby was absolutely amazing. I loved it. I finally finished making a video of every single prefecture of Kanto. Yeah. And
So pretty.
it really is. What an amazing light show.
Maybe top one.
Oh, it's not top one, but it's a certainly very creative one, and one that is a cherry on top of what Kusatsu already offered to us.
So wonderful.
東京、千葉、茨城、栃木、群馬。これらすべての場所が本当に大好きだった。食べた料理、見た景色、とてもいい感じだった。でも、俺にとって 本当に特別だったのは、Tatsuiと一緒にそれを体験できたことだ。愛してるよ、奥さん。一緒に行ってくれてありがとう。